Errol the True Spence Jr. tells the truth about why he's going to fight in Australia. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is R2 Cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you're new here, be sure to punch that like and subscribe button, and let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the video today. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the $ 2 cents boxing or hitting the heart with the $ and leaving a special thanks below. Just let me know you're enjoying the content. So recently, Errol Spence Jr. did an interview with Sean Podcast Porter, and it was a really good interview. I just wanted to take some time and go through the interview and react with y'all and give y'all my 2 cents. And as we go on, I want you to react to the video also. So as I go through the video, let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. Make sure you put the timestamp so everybody can join in on the conversation and they can know exactly what you're referencing when you're trying to make a point. Shout out to Main Event, Fox Sports Australia, and the Porterway Podcast. I guess they did some type of all collaborated together on doing this video. So y'all be sure to either drop a super chat if you're watching the premiere, or hitting the heart with the $ below, or sending the cash app, because most likely this video will get demonetized. So shout out to Main Event, Fox Sports Australia, and the Porterway Podcast. This is fair use and for entertainment purposes only. So let's get started with the interview.
Him isn't the biggest of names. You know, he's cool, but he's not the biggest of names. And he's the biggest names in Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence Jr. live and exclusive on Main Event, July 26th. And I'm here right now with one half of the Main Event.
I just want to say that I'm not a big fan of Sean Porter's suits. I mean, his suits look nice, right? It's not like they look bad or anything. It's something about them. Like, it's just kind of like not my style, but they nice suits. I mean, he looks nice in them. It's just some of them suits he be wearing. I'd be like, come on, Sean.
Spence Jr. Question not just from me, but from the world, specifically Australia. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Can't complain. Been spending a lot of time with my family and ready to get back in it.
You say you've been spending a lot of time with your family. We haven't seen you in the ring. We've seen a little bit of stuff come up in terms of you training. Yeah. How have you been spending your time since you haven't been in the ring? Tell us a little bit about Errol Spence since we've seen him last.
I definitely been training, but you know, the pure focus has been on my family, just enjoying life.
So he say he been out the ring, not boxing, but he's definitely been training. I know Errol Spence has a ton of question marks over him. I'm one of Errol Spence's biggest fans, and I myself have a ton of question marks over him. But it's finally good to hear Errol speak. Like, Errol don't even really talk that much. So every time he got a fight coming up, every time he doing interviews, I'm always going to be making content on it because the man barely ever even say anything. So he's finally opening up about what exactly he was doing on his layoff and his time away.
Traveling, enjoying the spoils of the rewards of me winning world championships and being successful in boxing. So I just wanted to sit back and you know, enjoy my loved ones and just give them a great time and give them my full attention. So just, you know, just developing memories, and I'm excited to be back. I have been in the gym in Sprinkles probably 3 times a week. I go to the gym when I'm out of town or.
So he said he was going to the gym in Sprinkles 3 times a week. 3 times a week is Sprinkles for Errol Spence. He said he out of town, he in the gym. He been in the gym. So I'm not sure if the fact that he's been in the gym is maybe like solidifying anything or making me feel more, I guess, confident about the situation. I'm gonna think about that for a second though. Like, what do y'all think? Let me know and drop it below. He's telling y'all he's been in the gym in sprinkles, which is about 3 times a week. Even when he on vacation, he's still working out. So he been staying in some shape.
When I'm traveling on vacation, I make sure I work out. So if you see my Instagram, you know that I'm always staying ready,
Doing
staying in
something.
shape. My ass do show, so it hasn't been just a total time off. Like I also been training. It's a way of life, and also enjoy being in the ring, being at the gym, talking to the little kids and working out with them too. So that's some things that I do at my time off.
Were there ever any thoughts of retirement?
Definitely, definitely.
I just kind of feel like shout out to Earl for, being in the gym, staying consistent, trying to stay in shape. I just seem like my question is, I guess I'm trying to say is it too late? Is it too late? Like you've been through, like it's like you had to go through all of those things, Earl, to finally be like, you know what? Let me get focused. Let me stay in the gym. Let me stay in shape. Let me not get too big, gain too much weight. Like Earl is that stubborn that it took car crashes, ass whoopings, and ain't no telling what other things that Earl has been through, the drinking, like all of those things he had to overcome, all of those things to finally realize, you know what? I probably need to stay in shape and stay in the gym. But it's like, I mean, you're not in your prime no more, Earl. And it's no shots at Earl. I'm just giving my 2 cents about what he's saying. And like he's saying, like he don't throw a hissy fit when people give their opinions and what they think. He just be like, all right, you think that, man. If he can understand why you thinking that, he gonna say, I understand why you can think that, and he gonna move on. He not gonna get on FaceTime and start screaming at his phone. But I digress. So I think it's just unfortunate. And I guess better late than never. But I guess just think it's just a little bit unfortunate. And maybe it's not unfortunate because he still made tens of millions of dollars. But just for his career wise and what he could have been able to achieve, that it's unfortunate that he had to go through all of those things to realize, oh, I should stay in shape, stay in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love Earl, but kind of sucks.
Thoughts of retirement, but I feel rejuvenated. That long layoff, I feel definitely helped me physically, definitely helped me mentally, and I'm ready to show everybody what I got left. Because I'm sure it's a lot of doubters and people, saying different things and saying, "Oh, he'll be a shell of himself, or he can't come back." But they always say that during the eye injury, they said
I mean, it's like he enjoys all these things that people saying he can't do. It's like a little smile on his face. Like as people saying, look, I'm a running back. I want y'all to look at his face.
where he can't come back. Different I got left. Because I'm sure it's a lot of doubters and people. I'm ready to show everybody what I got left. Because I'm sure it's a lot of doubters and people, saying different things
Look,
and
he's smiling.
saying, "Oh, he'll be a shell of himself, or he can't come back." But they always say that during the eye injury, they say the same thing. Car crash, they say the same thing. And they're gonna continue saying the same thing, and they just added fuel to my fire.
One more thing about the layoff.
Hey, yeah, he wants to come back to show everybody what he has left. So I take that as like I gotta come back to show y'all like I ain't no punk. I gotta come back to show y'all I ain't no punk. Yeah, I got Terrence Crawford. I lost the fight. It is what it is. But I gotta come back to show y'all what I got left. Like one loss is, I mean, I'm Errol Spence. Like, okay, I lost to Terrence. Cool. But I still got something left. And it's a lot of doubters, which, I mean, it's question marks there, Earl. And it's I don't think he's upset that people are doubting him. I don't think he feels like no type of way, like people owe him. You get what I'm saying? Like he's entitled to have people's confidence. He not acting like that. He said he coming back to show y'all what he got left. I'm interested to see it.
Off, right? Sometimes too much time. Sometimes it's too much time. And
Yeah.
what makes you feel like you didn't take too much time off?
Um,
I wonder if Sean Porter feels like he took too much time off when he went to go fight Terrence Crawford. I mean, I wonder if he like, damn, I shouldn't have fought Terrence Crawford after a hip replacement. You know what I'm saying? And then you was out the ring for like 400 and some days and like 455 days or 485 days or something like that. I wonder if he like, you know what, I might have took too much time off. What you think, Earl? Like, you think you taking too much time off? But Earl say he taking the time off to heal mentally and physically. I heard him say in a different interview, he just been boxing and boxing and boxing since he started. He never took a break. Olympics, pro, and he's like, I mean, people think that boxers are taking breaks in between these fights, but they always constantly thinking, what's next? What's gonna be next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Right? He said it in another interview. He's like, I was constantly thinking, what's next? What's next? Car crash. What's next? Eye surgery. What's next? Drinking. What's next? But now he finally got the time to settle down. Now, is it too late for the break? Is the time off too late? Is the damage already done? That's what we don't know. That's where the question marks come in. That's why we got to see this fight with him and Timmy.
because I was also active, and I was also active as far as playing soccer, training, playing soccer, and learning soccer. Going to the gym. Running around, just doing stuff, just being active, and a lot of the vices that I had in the past. I don't drink anymore, so just a lot of stuff that was slowing me down. It's not anymore. It's more. It's not being a vice.
So he said he don't got no vices no more. He don't drink, and he started playing soccer. So not only is he sprinkling in the gym 3 times a week, he's also playing soccer. And y'all know soccer is a cardio sport. You moving, kicking. You're not just sitting around with no soccer. Is a lot of freaking running. I can tell you that for sure.
More with my family. If I'm not with my family, I'm probably training somewhere, or I'm probably traveling, seeing the world.
I played basketball with you. I know you played football growing up.
Yeah.
What made you choose to pick up soccer?
My kids.
Oh, okay.
All three of my kids play soccer. My two daughters been playing since they was like 5 and 4 years old. My son, he's 5 right now. He play. My girls play year round. They play club soccer, and I just wanted to learn the sport. I don't want to be out there,
Yeah.
yelling and telling them to do this and do that, and I don't know anything about the sport.
Right.
So I just, got a personal trainer, and just out there
Yeah.
work 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day, and just, learning the different styles and techniques, and it also was helping me on my footwork and balance and everything too. So, it's two things that I feel like was going right.
So he decided to let me just go get this personal. Let me learn soccer real quick because my kids is playing, and let me just train 2 hours a day, an hour a day on soccer, so I can be able to help my kids while they playing soccer. And he said it also helps him with his balance and footwork. So we really don't know what Earl we finna see, and his balance did look off in the last fight. So we gonna see. He's been strategic. It sounds like he's been strategic with what he's doing. He's gave up his vices. If you look at him, just look at his face. He look healthy. He in shape. But the question is it too late?
Right, because I was learning soccer, which I like a lot,
Right.
and I was working on like my balance, footwork, foot
Right.
movements, and things like that.
Right. You get back in it. Derrick James is out. Ronnie Shields is in. What prompted you to go to Ronnie Shields?
Just I mean, I definitely liked his past work, especially with Jamal. He had likes Savannah Holyfield and guys like that, but he incorporates the jab. He incorporate more head movement, and you know, no knock to Derek, but I feel like he took me as far as he could take me. Because
Mhm.
if you study fights, if you look at
I mean, and it's no knock to Derek. he took you as far as he could take you. You was the unified champion in the 154 division. You lost the fight to be undisputed. How much further can you go than that? How much further can you go than that? But I mean, I understand what he's saying. He just felt like, he, because Derrick perfected what Earl did, made him very efficient, made him very successful in the ring. Good footwork behind the jab, good punch placement, taking angles, framing, pinning, wedging your opponent. Errol Spence was very, very good at that. But the way he's speaking, he said, hey, I felt like I wanted to reach out, get something different to learn new things. Like he wants to learn new things. Like he's spending 2 hours a day pretty much learning soccer for no reason so he could just be able to tell his kids tips and when they on the soccer field. He wanted to be able to improve his style. He said he felt like the time was up with Derrick James. They had been together so long and he wanted to get a new trainer. Now, before everybody try to make a huge deal of this, which I'm probably sure it is, I'm probably sure it's a lot of like drama and underlying things behind that. But I just want to make the point that people get new trainers all the time. That is not something that's unique to this situation. Like, oh my God, he left there. No, people get new trainers all the time. Like, look at Devin Haney, for instance. I feel like he's worked with every best trainer in boxing from the last decade. He's worked with a ton of trainers. Frank Martin just switched his trainer. He also left Derrick James. Alicia Baumgartner is now with Derrick James, so that means she left her previous trainer. Anthony Joshua got a new trainer every fight. So fighters switch trainers, but let's hear what else he had to say.
Myself in the amateurs, and you look at me when I first started professional, what can you truly say that changed about me when I got older, when I'm 35, 34, and nothing changed. Like, I'm still doing the same thing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, same rhythm, still throwing my punches the same and everything. So I just feel like he got me to a certain level, and he had maxed out. He couldn't take me any further, and I feel like when I'm in the gym, Ronnie, it feel like it's just brand new. Like I'm brand new at the gym. Like I'm just learning different things, working on different things, and I felt like I needed it. I felt like a lot of fighters, they try to be too loyal, and then you try to stick it out with a person, and you should leave that person, but you just I'm gonna stay with them, be loyal to them, this and that, but things happen for a reason.
Now, this is kind of like the second interview where I've heard Earl Spence mention something about, the other time I heard him talking about it, he was mentioning about trying to be solid, referring to Jermell Charlo. You try to be solid individual, it's probably folks you shouldn't be trying to be solid to. You just do it anyway because you want to be solid. That's just your character. And now he's saying you be in a situation where you just want to be loyal. You're trying to be loyal to a person. And I feel like he is kind of learning that, he got to set some boundaries with certain things. Like you can't be solid like that with everybody. You can't be loyal like that to everybody. And sometimes you got to do what's best for you. And that's just being loyal to your own self. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think he's learning. You got to kind of set some boundaries and stuff with this loyalty thing and this staying solid thing, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to be loyal to you, but if I come across an opportunity or have something that's more beneficial to me, I got to be loyal to myself first. You feel what I'm saying? I got to be loyal to me first. So if we got to split ways and we could do it amicably, or if it got to be some beef or whatever, it got to be what it is. But if we got a relationship like that, then you should understand that I'm doing what's best for me, and that's what you should want for me too. So the loyalty thing shouldn't even be there like that. But I get what Earl is saying.
Now with Ronnie, and I feel like he's going to show that I got way better and I definitely improved.
You feel like there's been evolution already since you've been with Ronnie? Yeah. Any thoughts of going to Kenny Porter? No, I'll just play. to that.
Hey, I'm glad he snuck that in there. That was funny as hell. Kenny Porter probably could train Earl though. He used to train him in the amateurs. He could used to train him in the amateurs. Why Earl ain't go to Kenny Porter? That's a good question.
Point you have Tim Tszyu in Australia.
Yeah.
Like, kind of take us through the process of making this fight happen with Tim Tszyu, and also on top of that, it happening in Australia.
I mean, it was an easy process. Like I was like, I want to fight Tim Tszyu. I mean, it was more. I say more of the process was negotiating how much I'm gonna get. So to say to anything, but
So he said it was an easy process. I just be wondering why a certain group of fighters, like this certain little clique, always has an issue when it comes to negotiating with the PBC, but when it comes to other people, you don't never hear them going through all of that. You hear us say, "Hey, it was easy. Shit, we had to negotiate the pay, but other than that, it was easy." You don't hear nothing about no guarantee and all of that.
it was easy for me. I was like, yeah, I want to fight Tim Tszyu. I'll fight Tim Tszyu in Australia because they wanted it. They were trying to get me to fight at maybe Cowboy Stadium or in America, but I was like, nah, I'd rather have my first fight back, somewhere.
Now that's what's not cool, Earl. Why would you not want to have your first fight back at Cowboy Stadium? But you know what? I feel like he probably like I already did that. When I came back off my car crash, my first fight was at Cowboy Stadium. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I already did a comeback fight at Cowboy Stadium. Let me go out the country and do a comeback fight. Let me go beat somebody else up in their hometown. But I mean, as a fan, as a selfish fan, I would have loved for Earl to come back at Cowboy Stadium, so I could have went to the fight. Come on, Earl, you got all these people that been waiting for your comeback, and you ain't gonna even fight in America. You acting like I ain't gonna even say nothing.
Else. And it came up Tim Tszyu, and I like I definitely take that fight.
After the car accident, you were saying, I'm not coming back against easy touches. That's like always been a part of who you are, is fighting the best.
Yeah.
And upon coming back, was this a no-brainer that at this point?
I actually think this is the first time they did a face-to-face interview, but I'm starting to wonder, are they really face-to-face? Have they showed them the same time on the camera? Are they really face-to-face? Hey, y'all make sure we gonna pay attention to the rest of the video. Do they show them in the same scene? Because it's like, I don't know, let's see.
Tim Tszyu is the best that you can get.
I mean, he wasn't the best that I could get, but I'm not crazy, but I mean, I bought nothing, so. I was looking at Fundora. I'm looking at top names. Like, yeah, I fight him. Like, cause I'm the type of guy I really don't believe in ring rust. If I look good in the gym for 9, 10 weeks, why I can't look good?
Earl. Is this gonna have to be another lesson you learned the hard way, Earl? What do you mean you don't believe in ring rust? You looked rusty against Ugas. It took you like 5 rounds. You look rusty against Terrence Crawford. You got your ass whooped. What are you talking about? You don't believe in ring rust. The older you get, the more that ring rust is more prevalent. So yes, Earl, it's real. We've all seen you rusty. I don't know if you haven't seen you rusty. Come on, Earl. I feel you though, and your philosophy is what made you great. You don't do no tune-ups, you don't do no easy touches. You want to get a fan's good fight. As a fan, I truly appreciate that. But at the same time, come on, Earl, you gotta be smart.
In the ring in the fight. Like what makes the difference? That's the mental thing.
Yeah.
That a lot of people like how you. It's like guys, this man. They good as hell in sparring and practice and that, but when the lights turn on, they fold.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like I'm different.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I look better outside. I look better in the ring and not in the gym. I look good in the gym, but fight night, I look, it comes out.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that come fight night, I'm gonna show everybody that ring rust is not a thing. It's more of a mental thing more than anything, and that's what people can't get over, and that's why they need a tune-up fight to get over that mental hump. It's not a thing for me.
Yeah.
Ring rust is not a thing at all.
Right. We as fighters, we always looking at the best. We're looking at the biggest, and sometimes it takes that manager or that person next to us saying, you know what, hey, let's slow it down and let's start right here. You wanted the biggest of names, and we see now that you have Tim Tszyu. Not saying that he's not the biggest of names, but now you have Tim Tszyu. After going away from what you wanted, and now you got Tim Tszyu, do you look at this and say, this is the best fight for me right now?
Definitely. I feel like the styles mesh very well, and you ain't got to retract on that. You said you know what you said. Tim is the biggest of names. He cool, but he's not the biggest of names. And
for main event, he's the biggest of names.
Damn, Earl is listen. Tim pissed Earl off. You been all in the media talking about you finna retire him and all this stuff. He said, nah. You ain't got to retract on that. He ain't the biggest of names. Don't be trying to throw no sauce on it. He ain't the biggest of names. That shit's funny.
He's the biggest names in Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then let's move into Tim Tszyu. Like, give me a breakdown on Tim Tszyu as a fighter.
I feel like he's a lot of heart. He's a lot of heart, and I think that's why he switched back. He had the Cuban coach, and I feel like that wasn't gonna work out well for him because, I mean, he can't learn that type of style that the Cuban coach is teaching. That's more cultural, more rhythm and things like that, and things that I feel like he don't have. He's a more of a come forward fighter, hard, and I feel like he's pretty good. He's good. He beat Terrell Goucher. He beat Tony Harrison. I think he beat them on the back end of their career, but I feel like this supposed to be his coming out party against me, so I'm super excited.
What are you looking forward to in terms of being in Australia? Going into his backyard, you did that with Kell Brook back in the day. Kind of, take me through what you expect this Australian boxing culture to respond to Errol Spence Jr.
Man, I really don't care. I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I dream about.
That man say he don't even care. He's excited. He can't wait to go fight in somebody else's country.
Stuff like this, man. It kind of give me chills now coming out and everybody booing. They give me more pumped up than anything. People booing, throwing.
He said he dream about fights like this. He said he getting chills right now just thinking about it. Walking out and people booing. This is what instead of fighting in Cowboy Stadium, he wanted to go down under, mate, and get booed. Earl is crazy.
Angry. That really takes the nervousness out of me. Like, I'm not nervous anymore. Like, people booing and saying things and yelling and screaming. That's like the movies we used to watch as kids, old Spartan movies and stuff. Like, you going to war. So, I'm. It gives me a high. I'm definitely happy, and I'm excited to come out and just get the fans' negative reactions and feed off of it.
July 26th, you got Tim Tszyu. Take me through the fight. What do you expect that fight to look like?
Man, I really don't know. All I know is he's definitely gonna get punched on. I mean, I can't tell you how the fight gonna play out.
Well, let me hear it then. I'll go back just a little bit. You got Ronnie.
That boy say, I don't know, man. What the fight gonna look like? I don't know, but I know I'm about to go punch on him. Hey, that's classic.
Now he's adding to your game.
Yeah.
I know you, so I know you're gonna be able to pick up whatever it is he wants to give you.
Yeah.
Going into the ring against Tim Tszyu. People know Errol Spence to be this stalking, plotting southpaw that's gonna bang to the body and rip the head, and the fight gonna last as long as it lasts. That's your thing.
Yeah.
is it gonna be some different wrinkles? Are we gonna get a build up now from you, or are we starting a little? Are we gonna measure this? Like, kind of take me through.
I cannot stand Sean Porter. What is this with this tie? What, Sean? What is this? And why you look like you got on a picnic napkin? Why you got on plaid and then this pattern and then these three colors? You see what y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm not saying you look bad. It's just no. Am I tripping? Let me know and drop it below.
Man,
think?
it's definitely gonna last as long as it lasts. You know, that's definitely
I ain't
my
getting away from
mentality.
that.
You know, like I said all the time, I don't get paid for overtime.
Yeah.
So it's definitely gonna last as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as I can get out the ring, get to my family, and throw up the peace signs and head out, I'm definitely gonna do that. So, but I mean, it's gonna be different wrinkles in it, but you know, the mentality gonna stay the same.
If you can send a message to Australia, send a message to Main Event, tell them who you are and what to expect from you July 26th.
July 26th, you can expect all out war. Um, Me, I think a one-sided fight. I think he's gonna give it everything that he has, but I'm definitely gonna put on a great show and show the fans of Australia, show the world that Earl the True Spence is back, and y'all will respect me after this fight, and Tim will respect it too.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Shout out to Earl the Truth Spence Jr. That was a really good interview. I hope it answered a lot of people's questions. No, he's not the B side. No, whatever the narratives was as to why he's fighting in Australia. There he is in 4K giving you an answer. No, I don't think he's lying. He's Earl the Truth Spence Jr. His nickname is literally the Truth. So don't start saying he lying and all this other stuff. But shout out to Earl Spence. That was a good interview. What did you all enjoy most about that interview? Did you get some of the questions that you had answered? Let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. Follow me on X at 2cents20. Follow me on IG at 2cents boxing. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for the next video. And be sure to click this video and continue the conversation.